for The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 11, which is titled Hostiles and Calamities. Now, this episode was the best Eugene episode I've ever seen. Eugene, we got to see him go to the sanctuary, talk to Negan and Dwight, and people died, and Eugene met Negan's wives. Negan's wives has this plan to, have Eugene make pills to kill Negan. They make Eugene think that the pills are for Amber, but Eugene, he's got a brain. It's about medium sized, but he's got a brain, and he figures out that it is for Negan. And yeah, the whole episode is basically Eugene in his life, or figuring out what his purpose in life is. And what his purpose in life is to see, he thinks his purpose in life is to live like a king for the Saviors. Be in charge of the Saviors, help the Saviors, even if it means, having to witness people being thrown in ovens. I'll get to that in a minute. But, Dwight and Sherry they've split apart. Sherry has gone from the sanctuary. She's probably dead. Just a hunch. And Dwight is still at the sanctuary, He's basically, I think he's accepted her fate, pretty much. But he's starting to have that story arc like he did in the comics, where he's starting to turn against Negan and do little things that can just, diminish Negan's plan to, be the higher power and just break Rick. Negan seems to think that he has broken Rick, but Rick is, these last couple weeks, he's been moving all the way back up now. He's been moving back up. He had to fight a spiked walker. He had to deal with dynamite. He's ready. He is ready for war. Sure, they don't have the guns and stuff yet, but I feel like if it was all people, a fist fight, he would be ready. He is ready, I'm thinking once they get a hold of weapons and medicine and everything, and obviously they need to get the kingdom on their side, which they will probably, and maybe just a hunch that Sherry is alive and ends up at Alexandria. That'd be cool to see, because then, that'll push Dwight even further to join Rick in his fight against Negan. And we've seen in Season 7, Dwight has been beaten to crap and just pushed around and made fun of by Negan. And if I was Dwight, I would be like, no. You are not going to push me around like that. That's what I would be like. Because, really, Dwight deserves better. Dwight is strong. Dwight knows what's up. He knows that Negan's overzealous, He is overzealous. He's violent. And he can kill you within the blink of an eye. But basically, Sherry running away causes Dwight to just shut down for a little bit, and basically starting the turncoat art from the comics not art, but he fools Negan into thinking that the doctor let Daryl go and helped Sherry escape, and yeah. Well, no, I think it was Dwight told Negan that Sherry let Daryl out, but the doctor helped her let Daryl out. I think he said he fake confessed, but that's not enough for Negan, so Negan throws the doctor into the fire. So R.I.P. Dr. Carson. And that's not good, because the doctor was like a nice guy. The doctor was a pretty okay dude. I mean, he was Team Negan. Like, he fully trusted Negan, but nobody can really trust Negan. Except for, like, the thousands of saviors who are just absolute scumbags, don't give a crap about anybody, and follow Negan's exact orders. Probably just because they don't want to die. I think, well, some of the saviors are probably hell-bent on serving Negan and, living the good life like some of the saviors are. But, also, Eugene is living the good life. Eugene is living the good life because he has a TV, plays video games. He has wine, he has pickles, he has basically everything at his disposal. He's the chief engineer of the sanctuary, which is absolutely insane considering, I'm surprised that I think Eugene's playing Negan, but I'm surprised. Like, as a fan, before I had that theory in my head that Eugene was, like, playing Negan, I actually thought Eugene was, like, joining the Saviors, Because the Saviors are very convincing, and, there is a very annoying thing on TV. Okay, jeez, now that that thing's out of the way, um, oh, Home Fart's on tonight, but, anyway, Eugene, he has pickles, he has video games, a TV, he has everything at his disposal. He's basically taking charge. He's, like, pushing around some of the workers that are there. He gets the pills. He makes the pills. So those pills, remember, guys, he still has those pills. And anybody can just go in there and steal the pills from him and use it on Negan. So I'm thinking maybe that'll backfire for the wives, maybe, and I don't know, maybe it'll end up killing a savior. They'll pop the pills into a drink, and maybe one of the saviors takes a drink and could die, and one of the wives gets in trouble, and I could see maybe one of them getting, I don't know, maybe not killed, but just punished, maybe. Like, maybe Negan gets to rape them? I don't know. I don't know what... No, I don't know, because Negan's against rape. That's right. I don't know. He may just force them into sex. I don't know. I don't know how Negan works things around with his wives. I only have that little bit of background knowledge from the comics about his wives. But, maybe we could see... I'd like to see the Saviors maybe get involved with the Junkyard group once the war comes along. I'd like to see the Saviors get involved with the garbage group that we met last week. I'd really like to see that because I think the garbage group was, like, so cool. I mean, yeah, their place is made out of garbage. Yeah, it's made out of garbage. You heard me right there. You heard me right. Their base is made out of garbage. But they had Winslow, which was amazing. Probably my favorite walker of the whole series. And also another one of my favorite walkers was the, like, I call him Mr. Upper Half because his lower half just drops. Like, he's sticking up on a pole, he's just chilling. Got a pole through his chest. All of a sudden, his just bottom half just falls off, and he's nothing but just like a rib cage, arms, and a head. But he's still alive, though. So kudos to you, Mr. Upper Half. You are still alive. You are the zombie MVP of this week. Or the MPZ is what I should say. Yeah, no, I really shouldn't have said that. I can see the views dropping already. Anyway, back to Negan killing the doctor. The doctor was a pretty good guy. I mean, he respected Negan, he honored Negan. But when he died, that's really bad for Maggie because, there's still, there's probably a doctor at the ocean side, and there's a doctor at the kingdom, most likely. So they could always just bring Maggie to the kingdom. Or, well, no, they can't really go to the ocean side until Tara spills the beans on that, which I think will be happening very, very soon. But, like, season finale-ish. Maybe not for the season finale. Maybe just, like, an episode before that, maybe. Maybe episode 14. I don't know. But anyway, but Negan and the Savior's gonna go to the hilltop, which is bad. Also, because Daryl is going to the hilltop, so they'll probably have to hide Daryl again, and Maggie and Sasha. But that's not gonna go well because Negan and Gregory, Gregory is scared of Negan. He's scared of all of the Saviors. He's scared of Simon and Dwight, Negan, all of the Saviors. He's scared of everything, basically. He's even scared of walkers. And he doesn't take good care of his people. I've not seen, like, a single person even compliment his leadership in the whole show. Like Sasha said, I would want to knock his teeth out. But Gregory probably won't be having this, we're gonna hide Maggie, we're gonna hide Daryl, we're gonna hide Sasha, and we're gonna hide Enid all in the closet because Gregory's rotten like that. But hopefully our man Jesus will pull through and hopefully save the day once again. If not, then, maybe they'll have Enid. They don't really need to hide Enid, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they do, because, they really don't. I don't know. But maybe Enid, maybe some of the other hilltop residents, or Jesus will save the day and, outrule Gregory and hopefully find a different way for hiding Maggie and, Sasha, and Enid, and Daryl. So, also they're going to take the doctor from the hilltop, and that's the only, I forget the name of the type of doctor he is. He's the type of doctor, basically, that deals with babies and pregnancy and all that. Maggie's gonna need that, especially now since Glenn is sadly no longer with us. He lives on, only in our memories and on the Walking Dead Wikia page, where everybody dedicates their life to Walking Dead. It's perfect for me. But Glenn is sadly gone. Now they're going to take the doctor from Maggie. They have a doctor at the kingdom probably, so they can take her there, but it's not as good as that doctor because he actually deals with pregnancy and deals with babies, and Maggie's going to need that because I hear there's going to be a time jump this season, maybe between the finale and around episode 13 or 14-ish, or maybe 15. I don't know. They could have a huge time jump between 15 and 16. And, the finale, they're like 15. They're almost ready. Maybe they can go to the ocean side there and recruit people. And then they're almost it ends with them being almost ready. Then time jump finale, and then they're ready for the war. and that's when it begins. And we'll probably have like All Out War Part 1, then they'll save Part 2 for the premiere, which is going to be the 100th episode of The Walking Dead for the Season 8 premiere, which is basically going to be All Out War Part 2. Which is going to be amazing. I cannot wait to see it. I hope it's like both 90-minute episodes. Oh my god, it's going to be amazing. That's all I'm going to say. So, that's all I have for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Did you like this episode? Leave your response in the comments down below. Let me know, do you think Eugene is playing Negan, or do you think Eugene is actually legit scared of Negan, scared of the Saviors, and are now a part of the Saviors to feel less scared? And I don't know. Do you think Tara will spill the beans on Oceanside? Do you think Dwight will finally turn against Negan before the finale? We will see. Goodbye.